Bangladesh capital Dhaka is home to over 15 million people, and nearly 40% of them live in slums, living a life of poverty and misery without any social protection. A social services organization offer them opportunities for their basic rights and needs.
In the rural areas of Bangladesh, we have more than 60% people are functionally landless, laborers, sharecroppers, and small farmers who are victims of social injustice. And in the urban area, we have a population of more than 35% to 40% slum dwellers who live in slums without any basic amenities of life. They are from the rural areas, again being forced to come to city centers for means of livelihood. So we are working with them, and we are organizing and mobilizing them into groups and leading to federations so that they can look after themselves. The federation can protect them from oppressions, injustices, and destitutions and dispositions. We believe in education for the people and children of this country. Large number of children remain outside of the schools, though the education is compulsory and free up to class 10, and for the girls it is up to 12 class. However, because of extreme poverty, a large number of students cannot go to the schools.
Our school has 300 students, and their age level is 6 to 13 years. After their primary education, some of our students go to high school, but who don't afford, they cannot go to secondary school. They go another vocational training, or if their financial problem is very high, then they maybe drop out. We have no ability to give them any support for their further education, but we suggest their parents to how to get support by another organization. Knowledge of English is very important because English is an international language, and in Bangladesh it is compulsory for primary to higher level. And it is very important for the student, because when they learn English properly, they get good job.
In order to provide psychological support, encourage the parents in the urban areas, we have employed a socio-psychologist. Her job is to go to the parents and motivate them, especially children with disabilities and etc. So she encouraged them, the parents and the community people, to send their children to schools. And in the urban areas, we have also qualified doctors. She visits regularly, once, twice in a week, in the slum areas, where we built a small makeshift clinic, and where people come, and especially the women and children come, and also men come also for getting primary services from the doctors.
In a slum, they are very poor and illiterate. At first, they hide their sickness or disease. When they become very old, then they go to the doctor. At that time, we have to refer them to the specialist. It is difficult to pay 20 taka for them. It's really very, very difficult for them to pay 200 taka or 500 taka for the specialist. I face different kind of problems when treating different kind of peoples. For example, when we treat children, they come here with diarrhea, dysentery, or respiratory tract infection. The women come here with urinary tract infection, reproductive tract infection, many kinds of bacterial infections, etc.
In Dhaka also we started connecting the slums with waters supplied by the Dhaka Water and Sanitation Authority of Dhaka. They also gave us support in connecting the slum people with water connections. From there we have provided the slum dwellers pure drinking water, water for bathing, water for cooking, and water for other day-to-day activities. We have discussions about the problems of the slum dwellers. They identified one of the major problems is a housing problem, because every month they have to pay about 2,000, 3,000, now it is 4,000, 5,000 taka as rent, though the slums is located in the government land sometimes or in the private land. But in case of government land, they have to pay to the area leaders. We call them slum lords. So they come collect money. So it is one of the very important area to look at, as the income level, daily incomes, they earn 60% or 70% go for house rent. So based on the facts and looking at the problems, we have started housing groups savings schemes for the slum dwellers of Dhaka, and they have started savings monthly 200 or 300 taka, and therefore after 5 years they could mobilize about 2.3 million taka. With this money we have helped them to bought a plot of land in Dhaka, where we have built about 40 flats to be given to the slum dwellers.
Poverty, unemployment, and natural disasters push thousands of rural people to big urban centers like Dhaka every year. But their hope for a better life often ends up in miserable slums. Combined and coordinated efforts from the government and social service groups can help them build a better future. This is Dr. Rosario, USA News, Dhaka, Bangladesh.